Kia ora, lovely Taurus. This is your reading. Look, this is the day of this super duper solar eclipse. So I'm coming in with your readings. We'll be getting back into a regular kind of rhythm with the cycles of the moon. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We don't get to see the solar eclipse here in Aotearoa in the South Pacific, but I think North America, obviously, and maybe some other countries. So let's get into it, Taurus. Check out Sun, Moon and Rising if you know what they're in. And if I didn't just say that, I think I did. Other titles that might stand out. Just trying to keep the readings a little bit more succinct. And of course, I always go through and clarify. We'll pick a rock mineral and a crystal at the end. Just something you can take with you during the week, if this resonates. So, we're coming out, Taurus, with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is an interesting card. What we're talking about here, Taurus, is going into, is switching off the device, turning the TV off, no radio, no, whatever else, get those earbuds out of your ear holes. We're talking about a level of chrysalid mode. We don't really want extraneous, we don't actually want any thing being blasted in us. It's a period of removal. It's a period of just getting rid of all that extraneous stimuli. It could be for an hour. It could be for 6 months. But the one thing about it, number one purpose, is to come down, because we always come out of that Hanged Man mode, and when we come out of it, we have a different perspective, whether it's on everything, whether it's on ourselves, whether it's on certain situations, whatever it is. So it's a requirement to let the juices do their thing. Whether you've found that either recently, at the moment, or moving forward, whether it's something you've been thinking about lately, may well be, because we get the Seven of Discs coming out, talking and speaking of the beautiful Hanged Man. We're talking about a review, and so this may have been quite an extended period of removing yourself from any distractions, as I said, extraneous stimuli. Now we're looking back, maybe it's a part of the process of hanging up there. We're doing a review. All the sevens are about assessment. So we've got the Seven of Discs here. We're doing a review, an energetic review as much as anything else. What have we put our time and energy into? And what have we got back for that? Has it been a road of depletion? Or is it in a kind of balanced way? You know, we do get something back from, what do our crops look like? We have got a good yield. Sometimes it's a bit flat, but generally speaking, it's quite good. This may well have been the case or a conclusion, but we are considering that. How have we ploughed our field? I can't help but go to the sort of land, farming the land analogy, isn't it? It's not necessarily a metaphor, is it? Because it is really all about that. We want to see results. We want to be in a role or a position in an environment where we are feeling like we're getting fed, pretty much. Anyway, let's look at the devil here. We're talking with the devil about, enjoying all of life's gifts, all it has to offer. And on the other side, there's always some other angles to it. All the bounty of the enjoyment of life. We need to enjoy life. But with that, there are attachments. And sometimes we get overly attached to certain things, behaviours, substances, maybe. It is the devil after all. And so we are aware of that. Wonderful thing here, Taurus, is that we've got the Six of Wands flying out here. There's some kind of victory. For some of you, it might be it may well be just a simple act of being able to enjoy the simple things in life. Maybe there has been something that's been a hurdle in doing that. And for some people, there are hurdles in appreciating the simple things in life. So we see this beautiful victory card, and we see our value in the faces of others. There could be a great deal of service that you have given over the years in here also. And this is possibly what you're reviewing, because I do get the word review going on and on. Okay, so let's keep moving. For some of you Taurians, we're looking here quite closely at the Knight of Discs. We're in the real tangible world here. We're in the field. We're in the field. This is a very reliable character. Excuse me. Not a fast-moving one. Excuse me, but a very thorough and stable character. A very thorough and stable way of doing. Because it's all in the do. It's all in the doing. Beautiful sun. We've had a lot of success in our field of expertise, Taurus. That's just what I'm getting. What do we need to grow food? Wow, we need sun and water and some nutrients, don't we? We need the intention of what is it? Intention of service. Intention of service that benefits everyone, not just ourselves. It's interesting because maybe for some Taurians out there, you're looking at, that balance between satisfying your own needs, yet satisfying the needs of others around you also, and trying to balance that out. I kind of do see it like that. We've got the Two of Discs. We go into from an ace into a two. And here we make choice. We make choices. It's our big power. One of our largest powers is the ability to choose. Here we've got that solid Two of Discs. Those solid discs with, there's a tension in the juggling or the movement. In order to keep a balance, we're moving them. There's a lot of activity around. There's a lot of movement. We're not pushed. We're not in a tight spot. We are keeping a momentum. We are not treading water. We are keeping a sort of flow and a balance here before we do make a choice. Did I say, yes, the sun came out for that night of the Earth discs. And then, with the Two of Discs, the card of choice, a card of keeping a balance, Everything's okay at the moment. There will be a time where we make a choice about something. Well, that's pretty obvious. We make choices all the time, don't we? But anyway, with that, Two of Discs. We also have Judgment card. The Judgment card. Judgment. When all the birds come home to roost. How much is, fate? I always used to get confused about the meaning of fate and destiny. The difference really is choice. Destiny, it's all about choice. Judgment is a wonderful card and not a scary card at all. It's just like everything that maybe was confusing to you at a certain point, that was sort of an unknown quantity, is revealed to be what it is, Taurus. So it's interesting. Let's just leave it at that. Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairy card, just as an overview here. For you, Taurus, an overview. An overview. Well, come here, they've gone all over the place. So let's get a good shuffle going on. Good shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Just one little glimmer for Taurus, please. Little glimmer. Look, I mean, I think you're in a great position, Taurus, really. You're in a great position. Everything's doing what it's doing, needs to do, whatever. What we did actually get initially flopping out at the end of this reading, to begin with, that is the Four of Swords, which is a card called Truce, whether this is a truce within yourself, in a literal sense, for the time being. We can allow things, we can enjoy things, we can allow things to play out at this current time. Truce, or the Four of Swords, is also about remembering to take time out, to take quiet time, to allow that for yourself, because generally speaking, other people can't do that for us. So, resting in whatever it is, our lovely room, sunny room, or wherever, in our quiet chamber. It's as much a mental space and place as any physical place and space. Okay, so Pixie and Fairy cards, Taurus. We get two cards. We get the Form, which is about mirror images here, mirrored image. We have a similar thing with our value being reflected back at us through the people we know, by people we might not know that well, but know of us, right? There's a reflective quality here. It can also be read as great friendship, compadre, a counterpart in your life, moving into the future, seeing the future as a unit. And we have Fairies of the Future. We're running with the ball. We know where we're going. That's quite lovely. And rock mineral crystal for Taurus today. What is it to be that you can... Maybe you have some. Maybe you've got some jewellery. You have some angelite. I'll need my glasses. Angel communication, clairvoyance, alignment, dream insights. I think with the Hanged Man at the beginning of this reading, Taurus, and the Four of Swords at the end, you might be feeling, it is autumn here, I know, in the southern hemisphere I'm talking about. It's a time where we do need to take some rest, to allow that. Write your dreams down. See what's going on in dreamland. On that note, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Take good care, and we'll see you next time. Okay, cheery. Bye for now.